What is love? Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, no. Life hurts, so pass it on. Yeah, that's what we've been doing to each other all along. Life hurts, pass it on. But, they call it tough love. They call it tough love, but there's no such thing as tough love. It's two things. One is tough, and the other is love. And if it's tough, it threatens your survival. The fact that you evolve to overcome it is love. That's a different thing. So you get to a point where life hurts and you just don't pass it on. You just can't pass it on. Out of compassion for the world and everything everybody's going through, you just, you know, well, you stay away from the people who want to inflict tough love on you, for one thing. But love is a very complicated, complex subject. The reason I chose it is because the videos go in 4 parts. There's truth, knowledge, power, and love. And from truth comes knowledge. Without, if it's not true, it's not knowledge. And from knowledge comes power. Knowledge is power. You know. And from true power comes true love. And I wasn't really sure of that, but when I was brokenhearted, once, I went out to a park, and in the middle of the park, I could feel myself, it felt like poison. I felt like I was growing cynical, like all women are bitches, all women want is just your money. And I felt my heart growing colder and colder, and I went, oh God, don't let me lose my heart, Please let me keep my heart, because I don't want it to grow cold and hard. And I heard this voice which said, I love you no matter what happens. And I thought about it, and that was the voice of unconditional love. That was the voice of my Father, the Creator. And I think of, many people think of the Creator. If you have the Creator, But unconditional love is I love you no matter what happens. And once you do that, you free your heart. You're no longer trying to control the other person. It's like relationships don't die because of love. They die because of a power trip. Somebody's trying to hold power in the relationship. So they don't know the meaning of power is love. They only know that they're trying to get power because for some reason they're afraid of losing power. Because they're following maybe an ignorant way, But the other thing that I want to say is that, this kind of love, this love for everybody and everything, no matter what happens, it frees the heart to be what the heart is, to feel love, you know. And it also frees the heart to see the love in the world. And it's amazing. It's subtle. It's kind of quiet, but you know, it's there. It's there. Mothers feeding babies, you know, dads walking their children, you know, people walking their dogs, and just love. It's there. It puts people to sleep at night, you know. It's very powerful. It's much more powerful than, you know, your nuclear weapons. But it it's not as scary as nuclear weapons. It's the thing that heals us from the scare of nuclear weapons. That's what makes it so powerful. We'll never we'll never figure out the opposite sex, guys. It's just it's not gonna happen. Uh, I'm sure many of you heard of Adam's rib. Well, they've got it. It's the XX chromosome, and we have the XY chromosome, which means we're missing a leg. You know, we're missing a leg of information. We're missing like 1/8 of the information that she has, and so she's receiving, you know, all these signals, you know, and we're going, you're hysterical, you know, you know, you're too emotional, you're this or that, you know, criticizing, you know, when we should be understanding, you know, at least trying to understand, you know. Um, she's going to be a mystery as long as she's alive, and that's the beauty, that's the magic of her, you know. We don't want to, you know, we don't want to get rid of that. And we don't want to discount that, and we don't want to ignore it, and we don't want to disrespect it, you know. Women want to be heard and respected. Just, I mean, people want to be respected, most people. And most people deserve respect because they respect other people, you know. That's the foundation, at least, for, you know, society, and then you begin to love, you know, and it becomes safe to live in a neighborhood, to have kids, you know. A lot of people don't believe in a, you know, creator, and that's fine. They prefer science, but the idea of, you know, from one I become many. From one seed I become many seeds. You know, from one root I become many branches. Right? And if you look at nature, you know, it's like it makes an exact replica of its own DNA. And if it fails doing that, you know, it goes off and tries to kill the bad cells. But it knows a good cell because it's made an exact replica of itself. And so you extrapolate that to the Big Bang of consciousness, the beginning of time, where everything was created. And was it created in a hierarchy where there were lesser thans? No. Everything was created in the exact identity, you know, of itself. It's a beautiful thing, and it's something to be loved, you know. And it proves that this creation was created out of love, not out of a sense of a vengeful, overpowering, you know, creator. It was a creator of love. I think there were vengeful, you know, men who wanted to exercise power, you know, over various congregations, but free will makes you free, and love requires free will. Otherwise, it's a seduction. Free will is the essence of love. You know, we come together out of free will. And if we have to leave, move apart out of free will, we just, try to eliminate the scratch marks as we're leaving. Love is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth being open. It's worth finding it everywhere. I do find it everywhere. This bracelet was made for me by a 5-year-old girl who turned 6. She's a friend of, she's the daughter of 2 close friends of mine. So every time that I feel like I'm alone and I'm going to get depressed by being all by myself, I look at this bracelet and I start to count all my friends, and I've got lots of them. And they love me, and I love them back. And it can be done, this, proves. It's what, is it, a Rolex watch? No. This is better than a Rolex watch. I'm going to wear this forever. So, I would like your thoughts, comments on love, and maybe relationships, I have other things that are coming soon. I'll be letting you know about them soon. But thank you for letting me share. Please, if you like this video, click the like button and subscribe for the future videos. And share this video with your friends so we can build an audience and do more of this. Thank you. I can never ask for money for telling the truth. But if you'd like to support my music, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss out on any new videos